Now that the NFL draft is in the rearview mirror, let's take a look at some of my winners and losers heading into the 2020 season. On the plus side, the biggest winner is Drew Lock. The Broncos quarterback of the future gets some weapons to help him out. Denver drafts wide receivers Jerry Jeudy and KJ Hamler and add tight end Albert Okuya-Bunam to help out an offense that is emerging there in the Mile High City. At least early on, looks like Lock's not going to have any excuses for not being able to get the ball to his playmakers. Is Jimmy Garoppolo the man in San Francisco? Well, Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch got him some help. They add wide receiver Brandon Ayuk out of Arizona State late in the first round. On day 3, they go out and swing a trade with Washington to bring veteran left tackle Trent Williams to the Bay Area. They also add H-back Charlie Warner to try and add a little bit more protection for their man in the pocket. Up third, there could be a quarterback battle brewing in the desert between Derek Carr and Marcus Mariota. Whoever wins that job, though, is going to have players to throw to. The Raiders went out and drafted Henry Ruggs along with Lynn Bowden and Brian Edwards. So there are going to be pass catchers galore there in Las Vegas to go along with Darren Waller. Whoever is the signal caller for John Gruden's offense should have guys to distribute the football to. On the downside, it was not a good weekend for Aaron Rodgers. The expectations were that the Packers would spin to get a wide receiver. Instead, they draft the potential quarterback of the future, a backup running back, and a fullback blocker type to go along with that. Not what you were looking for from a quarterback going on the downside of his career, needing some wide receiver help to try to get the Packers over the hump. In 2019, Marlon Mack and Kerryon Johnson were breakout candidates. In 2020, we're now worrying about their future. The Colts go out and get Jonathan Taylor. The Lions draft DeAndre Swift, and now both of those former starting running backs could be in battles to remain frontline guys in their respective jobs. Jalen Hurts was a darling on fantasy Twitter leading up to the draft, so a lot of folks were confused and disappointed when he lands with the Philadelphia Eagles. We'll see what his role will be in the offense, but he ostensibly is behind Carson Wentz with no real path to getting on the field as a starter anytime soon. Those are your winners and losers heading into the 2020 season. Happy drafting, everybody!